Anything other than algebra? Okay, so let me go through algebra now. Let slope of the required tangent be m. Mx, equation of the tangent is mx minus y is equal to minus 4m. So plus 4m is equal to minus 2. The other side plus 2 is equal to 0. Distance is 5. So 25 m square plus 1 is equal to is equal to, I should put m is 1. So 4 5m minus 2 plus 2 gone. 25m square. Is that correct? So 25m square plus 25 is equal to 25m square. That is the quadratic equation that I have, which if I simplify, I get 25 is equal to 0. If I am confident about my calculations, I should not get surprised by this. That is what I am trying to teach you now. When you were too young, you were told that this can never happen. Can never happen. That was told to you, right? Presently, we are seeing that it is happening. 25 is equal to 0. Yes. So we must have done something either wrong or we are interpreting it wrong. Let us go back and check. What was our m? Slope of the line passing through 4,2. We are searching for tangent. Minus 4,2 and this is the circle. Okay. So what did you assume? You assume slope of tangent to be m. Question. Does all lines in XY plane have slope? Answer is no, not really. Majority of the lines or many lines have slope, but almost equal or maybe infinitely many lines do not have slope. I mean, the slope is not defined. All lines parallel to y-axis, they are lines in XY plane, but their slope is not defined. So maybe when we are assuming m here, we are assuming m to be a real number, and if we get something like this, algebraically it is correct. Algebra is saying that you have committed a mistake in the beginning. You should not have assumed slope to be m, which is a real number. I cannot provide you value of m. And algebra is right, because relative positioning, if we really sketch this, then look at this. 1, 2 is the center, 1, 2. And radius is 5. So 2, this is 3, 1, this is 4, 5, and so circle would be something like this. 5 radius circle. Now this is minus 4. This is plus 1. Of course, this is minus 4. This is plus 2. And this is plus 2. So we are talking about this point. 2 minus 4 comma 2, and you see that from this point, if you draw tangent to this circle, both of them will be coincident. Yes, so you are looking for two slopes, and algebra is saying both slopes are same, but I cannot provide you. So it's a vertical tangent. Point is on the circle. If you find the distance between these two, it is still fine. And they are vertical tangents. And whatever algebraic expression that you are getting has some meaning. Has meaning. अरे समझते हैं कभी क्या बोलते थे? Okay, let me give you one more situation. Point P4. Now, point P4 is yet another situation where you need to interpret it by considering algebra as well as geometry. Circle is same, point is 6,3. Get me the correct answer now. Okay. P4 is such that if you try to get quadratic equation, it becomes like this: 0m square plus 5m plus 12 is equal to 0. Algebra is providing you with only one slope. denies to provide other slope. If you look at the distance of a point 63 with 1 comma 2, it is root 26, which is greater than 5. So you geometrically you are expecting two tangents. Algebra is giving you one slope. That means the other slope is undefined, and therefore first tangent is going to be x is equal to 6, and the other tangent will be y minus 3 is equal to minus 12 by 5, x minus 6. The fifth case, which P5, which I should give, but I will not right now because it is repetition of work. Fifth case is the point inside the circle. If the point is inside the circle, of course you will get good quadratic equation. Quadratic equation will have A non-zero, B non-zero, C non-zero, but you will not be able to find out real values of M. That means you don't have real tangents. You really cannot draw tangent to a circle from the point inside. That is what we learned in geometry. But algebra is saying that if you are expecting me to give you slope, I cannot give you because the point is inside and I cannot draw tangent from interior of the circle to the circle. Okay. So algebra and geometry, they follow certain discipline. They go hand in hand. Whatever happens geometrically has justification in algebra. Whatever happens algebraically has some geometry to do with it. And it is in correspondence with each other. Independently, some algebra is working and geometry is not following will never happen. Okay, that is what. Now, quadratic equation has got three situations: imaginary roots, coincident roots, distinct real roots. Tangent, as far as tangent to circle is concerned, two distinct tangents if the point is outside, coincident tangents if the point is on the circle, imaginary tangents if the point is inside the circle. Exactly same. Exactly same. Okay. So this is one part of the story, and with these 5 different examples, you should be able to figure out, even if you have not sketched geometrically, doing algebra will give you fair idea about what is the geometric situation of a point and a line and a circle, and correspondingly you should report your answer. If you report only this answer, you will get 50% of the credit. This is also another line which is tangent. If you say 25 you can never be equal to 0, therefore there is no tangent, then it is completely wrong. There exists a tangent which is vertical. Give me a moment. Hello. हाँ बोल. हो मी 9ला संपल्यावर करणार होतो. बोल बोल. Next problem is find the equations of all common circles. X square plus y square minus 2x minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0, and x square plus y square minus 20x minus 28y plus 292. एक मिनट परत एकदा चेक करतो. x square plus y square minus 2x minus 4y plus 4, x square plus y square minus 20x minus 28y plus 292 is equal to 0. Chalo, do it. Okay, hint to this problem is we are good in geometry, so you can find out center radius of this circle. You can find out center radius of this circle. Hopefully they are like this, distinct, and therefore all common tangents. That means there will exist two transverse tangents and two direct tangents. And we want equations of all these four. Okay, and whatever exercise we have done so far in today's lecture, if we have been given a circle and if we have been given a point, we can find out equations of tangent. So this problem boils down to, we know this, we know this. If you can find out this using this work that we have done so far, you get transverse tangents. And if you can find out the point of intersection of direct tangents, we get these two tangents, T1, T2, T1, T2. If you know this point P1 and any one of the equations you use, you will get the tangents because they are same. If you know the point P2, use any one of the circles, you will get. Now the question, we find P1 and P2. You know M1, you know M2. You know R1, you know R2. Hence you should find P1 and P2. That is the way to go about this problem. Everything is to be used. So far whatever we have learned. Section formula, yes. Distance formula, yes. Equation of line, yes. Equation of, yes. Everything is required to be used. So, and lots of calculations, and you really require a lot of patience to get all the 4 answers correct, and therefore I'm not going to do it in the class. Maybe this is one homework which I am giving you right now. Along with that, I will send you a bunch of problems on coordinate geometry. Half of them, let me see how many are there. Maybe you can solve half of them today if they are easy. Okay, it's a problem set of 37 problems total. So you solve first page, 13 problems. First page, 13 problems try to solve and check whether you get the answers or not. It is going to be a big problem for you guys, and I mean all 9th standard is exactly same. All students of 9th standard, that they won't get the final answers correct during exam and they will get miserable marks. Do they not understand the geometry or coordinate geometry that we teach? No, they understand everything. Is it easy for them? Yes, of course it is easy for them. Do they get good numbers? Absolutely not. They don't get good numbers because they commit so many mistakes while doing calculations, and you won't get marks for your mistakes. Therefore, their marks are less, mistakes are more. Okay, so you have to concentrate and do all the calculations. So 10 problems or 13 problems from the problem set, and maybe this problem as a classwork which you need to complete. Okay, that is the work for today. I mean, that is the thing which we were supposed to do today. There are very little things which are remaining in coordinate geometry, which I hope to finish in next lecture. And if required, after your science exam, I can have one more extra lecture to just to give you practice on coordinate geometry. Okay.